Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there is a dress rental company out there, and it is called Vow to be Chic. Well, it is no longer in business.
Okay.
But here's the problem. Brides have asked their bridesmaids to please rent their dresses. This is a rental company. It's a dress rental company, and they've asked their bridesmaids to rent their dresses there so that they don't have to pay. I've paid nearly $300 for a bridesmaid's dress before that I wear one time, and then I can't wear in another wedding per se unless I get it altered. Again, more money. So these dresses range from about $0 to $100. Okay, reasonable. You rent it a lot like Rent the Runway, if you're familiar with that company. It's an online business. Well, here's the thing. They just went bankrupt. They weren't making enough money. And so with the issue that people are having now, that brides are going, wait, I'm 2 weeks out from my wedding. Wait, I'm 2 months out from my wedding. This was the plan. I have kids, and this is what I rented for my children, or my bridesmaids are already planning this. There's not enough time, so they're freaking out. There were red flags. There were red flags to warn these girls that this was probably happening. So the company, Vow to be Chic, ignored their emails, their requests for refunds. That's another problem. These girls aren't able to get their refunds right now. The company had also deleted comments from its social media. Well, they finally came out with a note on Wednesday saying, as of today, we are shutting down operations at Vow to be Chic. You're probably surprised and, like us, disappointed to hear this. We are heartbroken. So in terms of numbers, just to compare between this company and Rent the Runway, they brought in $10.6 million as of January. Rent the Runway brought in $196 million.
Wow.
By March. So a vast difference. The difference is Rent the Runway has been around longer. So they just needed more time, but they weren't creating enough of that money. So we have irritated, frustrated, downright mad brides out there in the world. So our question of the day today is, do you trust online companies like this? Do you trust online shopping, especially for huge days like your wedding?
You know, I would say 10 years ago, most people would say, no, not really. Remember, do you remember the moment when they'd ask for your credit card information and you're like, gee.
Yes. I'm still so paranoid. Like,
I don't know about this. I mean, I really want that book from Amazon, but who is this company?
Who is Amazon?
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah.
So there was just that distrust in the beginning, or at least that concern, and then people got used to it, and then we have hacks all over the place, so maybe we're somewhere in between right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think for the most part, you mentioned Amazon Now. We were having a conversation with our producers before this, and yeah, I think there's almost too much trust out there that whatever the internet says is true. And okay, great deal. $0 to $100 for not zero, but up to $100 for a dress.
Right.
Hey, this seems like a really great idea, so my girls don't have to be out. I'm the kind of person that for my wedding, I physically went shopping for my girls' dresses.
Oh, okay.
I was like, we're all gonna wear. You guys are all going to wear black, and here are the 3 different styles. They're actually at, I think it was oh my gosh, Cachet, which is now out of business. But at the time, Cachet had different variations of this one certain black dress. Not that you could go wrong with the color black, but
so you said, give me your size and I'll get it for you?
I made sure they were in stock. I had them shipped to the girls. They told me their sizes, and I just made sure that they were shipped to their homes or to the local store so they could have them. I was very, very in charge of that. Because I know how shopping is. You can order, because you're a size 4, you can get a size 4, and you actually need a 6. So I actually went in, tried the dresses on to say, I'm typically this size. This is the size that I'm wearing because it goes up in size or whatnot. So I am not the biggest believer in online shopping, especially for big days like this. My wedding dress, I would never shop for online. I definitely bought that in store.
Because it doesn't always fit the way that you think it'll.
No, and then you're paying for alterations.
We just went through this with my son because he was going to rent a tux. And you know, I buy suits all the time. I buy them like they're disposable. And he was going to rent a suit for prom, and I said, wait a minute, I bet I could buy you a suit for under $100. And went on, and because there is a little bit of a distrust, and I knew it was all coming in the week of his prom, we ordered from 3 different companies on Amazon, knowing that we could ship 2 back with no problem whatsoever, which worked out great, because he's a 38, one of them shipped a 48, because he tried it on it.
See what happens?
Like a clown suit.
Awesome.
But then the one we got, $89, and I was wondering about this rental, is it really a good value to begin with? The dresses retail for $300, the average rental is $100, you're not saving that kind of money.
You're not saving it.
Right, I mean, I remember not too long ago, basically, if you're getting married, you rent a tuxedo. And then people are saying, well, I might as well buy it because there may be some formal event. And now most people, when they're getting married, at least for guys, you're wearing a suit. And you definitely want to buy that suit because you're going to keep using it. So, I mean, But girls, they do wear their bridesmaid dresses again.
It just depends
often.
which one.
Those little black dresses, I bet, got worn all over the place.
My friends wear them to weddings now that they get invited to if it's black tie. But keep answering the question. Let us know how you feel about this. I want to go ahead and read Kimberly Morgan's between wrong sizes and whatnot. If you can't ship to the store, the fear of package thieves. I have high anxiety over online shopping, thinking of all the bad that could happen, even though I know there are positives to it. Yes, I'm absolutely 100% there with you. Watch out for those red flags, right? And good luck to those girls. That'll be Chic out of business, so poor chicks.
And everyone, I mean, a wedding is a big day. And it's always much bigger in your head than the actual day. Lots of things go wrong the day of and don't work out the way that you thought, but you always forget those things. Because when you look back 5 years later, you're just glad that the people that came could come.
Right.
And that you just got it done.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for watching the ABC 10 Information Network. If you want to see more stories just like this one, all you've got to do is click subscribe.